Take advantage of the Boxing King Media discount at Byd Sheffield. You can get this amazing car for £269 per month with a £269 deposit. Details in the description.
Boxing King Media powered by BYD. Delighted to be joined by Mr. Lawrence Okolie. As a Frank Warren fighter, I think there's not many fighters in the UK that have been with every promoter. You've done everyone, hat trick.
Yeah, the three biggest promotional companies. Yeah.
You know, like the amount of shit you've had over the years, that must tell you that where you're at. Because no matter what anyone says, all them promoters are put contracts out to sign you.
Yeah, so it's a testament to my ability. You know, whatever anyone says, I'll go out there and, you know, I'll go out there and win stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I've been world champion for the last, I don't know, half a decade now or whatever. Whenever it was, I won the world title. Yeah, it's nothing new to me. I'm out there to go win stuff.
You know, the hugging was brought up by Richard today, but I was surprised you didn't bring up, you know, top of my head, I can't remember how many knockouts you've got, but you've got one punch knockouts. How many is it? About 16, 17 altogether?
In general, yeah. Like, it's cool. They can lean into that because it gives them solace. It makes them feel okay at night when they go to bed. Okay, he's not going to punch me, he's going to hold me. And then the punches start coming. And also, well, it's a different time, you know. I'm on a different kind of energy when it comes to boxing now, you know. One thing that I've had to learn through trial and error, through being in the gyms, is life's better as a boxer when I'm punching as opposed to doing anything else. So that's what I do now.
One of the things I can visibly notice is they look a lot lighter than you was when I saw you in London a few months ago. How much you lost?
I haven't lost anything. No, but my composition has changed. So I put on more muscle and lost a bit of fat. Still more to do, especially in a fight against a guy who's coming up from cruiserweight. I need to be able to get to him because I think there's going to be a portion of the fight where he's going to be backing up. So I need to be able to close him down effectively to get the hard shots off, you know. So I'm going to come in lighter than my last fight, but not too much lighter.
Are you conscious of how you look physically? Because you will have seen that meme that was going around where somebody expanded your belly. Did you see that on X?
Yeah, I did. I didn't see it until after the fight because I don't go on socials around my fights, but I saw it. But you know what? I look at...
You look like a 1930s fighter on that meme.
I look at Fury, Andy Ruiz, big bet, like, it's like heavyweights. You don't need to have a six-pack, do you know what I mean? You just need to go and perform. So as long as I'm hitting my best times, I'm hitting my best running times these days, I'm hitting my hardest punching. We're working on stuff for this camp because there's certain targets I want to hit. But I feel my best physically because I think it's better to be a little bit heavier than it is to be too weight drained. So yeah.
That scuffle you guys mentioned in the cinema, did you manage to lay hands on it? Did you get to physically feel each other out?
I felt a little bit, but not like I remember thinking at the time, oh, he's quite a strong guy, isn't he? But nothing like a fight. A fight is very different because the intensity is very different. Like in a heat of the moment, it's adrenaline pumping. In a fight, adrenaline's pumping, but it's a much more steady flow.
You've changed trainers. He's just moved over to Billy Nelson. What kind of? Because Billy and Angel Fernandez, to me, appear like to be complete opposite trainers. What do you make of that?
Like, I think him putting on a bit of weight, or a lot of weight, and you know, it's going to be good for him. Do you know what I mean? You see Okolie's quite a big guy, and that's the style they come with over there. I remember he had a guy called Stephen Simmons or something like that many years ago. This is so I've seen the style that he likes to adopt to his fighters, which is, you know, outwork people and take them to the deep waters and drown them. That would be good for me if Richard tries that, but I think you are who you are, like 9 times out of 10. So for me, when I'm feeling loose and free, I'm a good, sharp counter boxer, boxer puncher, whatever. He is whatever anyone says, he's an actual boxer first. So a lot of people talk about him being a good puncher, but he does stay behind on the jab, tuck up well. So I don't know how those two things are going to translate. To take that and then tell that type of fighter over 8 weeks, you're going in against the hardest puncher you've been in there with, who really wants to hurt you. I want you to just forget everything and just let your hands go. I can't see it. So they're going to have to, you know, really gel instantly for it to not play a factor. But we'll see.
DILLIAN White got hands on with you there for a few moments. Did you know that he was joking, or did you think for a split second?
No. He whispered something to me beforehand, so I knew that it was a joke. But then it went on for a little bit too long, so I was like, get off me, like. But you know, the reality is they want us to have like a sort of dust up in the thing. But right now my focus is on Richard. But I did say, you know, like whether he wins, loses, or draws against Joyce, it's a fight that I want. You know, I think my younger self won't be able to forgive myself if I don't get a fight with him before my career's over, because I don't want to be there at 40 looking at him like, oh fucking hell, I hate that guy. I want it to be done in my boxing career, and then I can move on.
Last two questions for you. What's your early memory of Frank Warren? You know, as a young kid growing up, what's the first show that you remember seeing him on, or just having the first memory of him?
Did he promote David Haye and Chisora? That's the one. That's the one. So obviously I only started watching boxing when I started boxing, which was back in 2010, 2011. So I've only got the memories from there. If I'm being honest, yeah, they can hold it. Yeah, cheers.
Last question for you. Tell me now, as a young guy going through the boxing game, what was the biggest sacrifice you made then? And now that you've got a bit of money, you've got a business, and you're doing well in life, what's the biggest sacrifice you're making now?
Back then, the biggest sacrifice I probably made was not drinking alcohol, and I was vegan for a number of years when I had to make cruiserweight. So those were the big ones, you know, because I used to enjoy a little drink. And obviously that means not going out, abstinence before fights. So those are the main ones. Now I've got a comfortable life that I could live now, in terms of, like, you know, I know what it's like to wake up and then someone else is going to make my bed. That's not my wife. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know certain luxuries, and, you know, every day is a sacrifice that I could just do something easier and something nice and eat nice food and chill out. But, you know, there's still so much more that I want out of life and boxing. So yeah, that's the biggest sacrifice now.
Credit to you, Lawrence. Always a pleasure, mate. We'll speak soon, brother. Take care and all the best, yeah?
I got a question for you. Where can discipline take you? Discipline points you towards your goals.